All right, this is how to 2 to 5x your revenue in 8 weeks or less using metaphysics. And look, that might sound too good to be true, but I'm not going to take up too much of your time on this video. So just hear me out, take the action steps, and you'd be surprised. All right, in this video, we need to go over how reality actually works, how you are reality, how you are the creator of your reality, your subconscious mind, why you actually care about scaling in the first place, your business in relation to you, the energy flow that you need to put in place, the timeline and the action steps. All right, this is the same system that took me from broke and sleeping on my brother's couch to a 6-figure business owner at 20 and complete location and time freedom. This is a couple of different payment processes. This is my results. Literally 6 months ago, I was in a horrible position and I completely transformed my life with this. And now I'm going to show you how to use the same system to get exactly what you want in your business. Right. The first thing that you need to do is define your goal. So for example, let's say that you are currently stuck at 20K per month and you want to get to 50K a month. This is the first thing that most people are going to do. They're going to start with the actions that they need to take. They're going to try reverse engineer the actions they need to take, what content they need to post. They're going to try and look for mentors. They're going to throw money at ads or whatever. They're going to try and hit the goal with whatever systems and implementation that they need to do and whatever AI processes and whatever. And the thing that's going to happen is you're going to get burnt out. You're going to find that reality seems to shit test you. You're going to end up procrastinating. You're going to get hit with limiting beliefs and you're never going to make progress. Because right now I know that you have an invisible ceiling. You've tried all the strategies. Nothing is working. Your revenue is stuck. You are feeling stagnant with your business. You're in constant pressure to keep performing, continue taking actions. It feels like you're fucking fighting an uphill battle with your business and you feel behind. You see people doing this absolutely effortlessly and it looks easy for them, whether it's difficult for you. You're terrified to let go. You feel like if you stop working, it's all going to come crashing down. Your business is going to collapse. You just cannot stop working. You cannot change anything. It is the way that it is. But you know that there's a better way, and I'm about to show that to you. Right. Here is what a reality engineer does. They start with themselves. A reality engineer starts with themselves and their identity. You understand as a reality engineer that your reality is created from you and it is not something that you are sitting and watching idly. If you want to double your revenue, you must first change your identity because identity is your operating system that dictates your reality. And right now, before we jump into this, if you do need help with this, if you want to change your reality, if you want to scale your business using metaphysics and you are interested in this stuff, there's a link in the description. You can click to learn more about it. Right. Reality engineer thinks, who do I need to become? And then they move on to step 2, which is understanding how reality actually works. So a reality engineer understands that you have to reverse engineer your goals based on how the universe works. You understand that the universe is a massive hallucination of energy at rest interacting with energy in motion. Energy at rest interacts with energy in motion through quantum principles and then produces the physical reality. So you must therefore change the unseen before the scene changes. You don't start with action, you start with the cause rather than trying to just change the effect. So based on how reality works, you move on to step 3, which is taking full responsibility. You need to understand that reality is panentheistic, which means that God is both the substance of reality and the creator of it itself. God creates reality, experiences it, and is it at the same time. And as is said in Genesis 1:27, God created man in his own image. Therefore, you are made in the image of God. So you have to take full responsibility for absolutely everything that happens to you because you are outside of your reality as the awareness that experiences it, and you are also the substance of it. By changing yourself, you change your reality. You are the substance of everything that you experience in your reality, as within, as without. Your internal state dictates your external reality. So whatever happens to you, you take full responsibility for it, accepting that you are the creator of your reality and also the person who experiences it. Step 4, you need to change your subconscious mind and align it based on the 3 planes of existence. Right. Your subconscious mind is the womb of reality. Whatever your subconscious programming is what your identity is going to be. That identity is what shapes your reality. Now, how does that work? It works because your subconscious mind is hit by 11 million bits of sensory information per second, while your conscious mind can actually only process 50 bits of information per second. On top of this, your eyes only see 0.0035% of the electromagnetic spectrum as visible light. So something has to take the 11 million bits of information and filter it into something that you can understand, otherwise your brain would be completely fucked. And that is what your subconscious mind does based on your identity. Your brain takes all of that data that comes in and filters it by questioning if it aligns with your thoughts, your beliefs, your past experiences, and who you feel like you are as a person. That identity filters the information and then spits out what you see as your reality. So right now, your brain's default mode network filters your current reality based on your identity and who you think you are as a person. Right now, you have the identity of someone who makes 20K per month. So your brain thinks, okay, I have survived all of this time by making 20K per month. And I, as a survival-based brain, am only here to keep this person alive. So if I were to switch and start making 50K per month, that would be useless. That would change something. And I, as a survival-based brain, because your brain is completely survival-based, think that making 50K per month would put me at risk because changing myself would be changing what has gotten me to survive up until this point. And this, of course, is also based on energetic efficiency. So your brain right now, through your current identity, thinks that making 50K per month would be dangerous. So it doesn't want to do that. Whether that's because your brain thinks you would be working too much, whether that's because your brain thinks success is unsafe, whatever. It does not want to change. So what's going to happen is your current identity is going to filter out opportunities. It's going to make you miss important details, and it is going to halt any ideas that are aligned to 50K per month because it thinks it is irrelevant. And therefore, you will not know what actions to take in order to do that. If you want to shift your subconscious mind and shift your identity and therefore shift your operating system of reality, you need to align to the 3 planes of existence, which is energy at rest, the mental plane of existence, energy in motion, which is the lifeblood of reality, which is the spiritual plane of existence. Emotion is the language of God, and only then can you actually align to the physical plane. So in order to change your identity, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions need to be aligned to your desired reality where you are making that 50K per month. So whether that's revenue or whatever your goal is in your desired reality, you need to become aligned to it. And when you align your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions to your desired reality, you begin to play with the forces that shape reality because you're aligned to the mental plane of existence, you're aligned to the emotional, spiritual plane of existence, and you're aligned on the physical plane of existence. If you create this alignment, then you can change your identity to be the person who is already making 50K per month. And you will therefore take on the thoughts of that person, take on the emotions and the beliefs of that person, and then your subconscious mind will begin to filter the data, which will allow you to take the actions in order to make 50K per month. And then reality will present you with all of the actions, all of the solutions, and all of the opportunities that you need in order to physically make that happen. So you essentially have to become the person who already makes 50K per month. And by that, I mean you need to align to the frequency of somebody who makes 50K per month. And again, if you want support with this, you want help scaling your business with Metaphysics, hit the link in the description and I will show you how I can help you. Right. Step 5, enter heaven. And that might sound confusing, but in John 3:23, it says, a person cannot receive anything, not even one thing, unless it is first given to him from heaven. So what does this mean metaphysically? Well, emotion is the language of God. You need to understand that you and your brain, your mind does not care about anything for anything other than the reason of contrast. Right now, you're in a current position and you see if reality changes, you would feel a different way. The only thing you care about is the feeling. You want the feeling of having 50K per month because that would allow you to change your life in however way. You have a position where you are right now and you have a position where you want to be in. There is a contrast. There's a distance between those two things. And that is what you actually care about. The only thing you care about is feeling a different way. You don't care about reality actually changing in the physical. You just want to feel a different way. And this feeling will not be important to your brain unless you can make your subconscious mind care about it. Now, there's a part of your brain called the anterior cingulate cortex, and that part of your brain wants to align everything to your identity. So, for example, if you try to think like somebody who makes 50K per month and you say, oh, I make 50K per month right now, that part of your brain says, the fuck you do. No, you don't. You're stuck at 20K per month. Your brain will try and create any reason that it can to keep you stuck in your desired reality because it thinks that is safe. So in order to take on the emotional frequency state of the person who is already at 50K per month, you have to enter heaven. Heaven is simply a state of relaxation where you shut down the critical faculty of your mind. You shut down the part of your mind that questions the thoughts that you try to put into your subconscious mind. So you enter this state by meditating and relaxing, where you go into the theta brainwave state, which is very close to sleep. So you have to meditate and relax until you feel calm, because in this state, your mind is actually open to reprogramming and you can begin to feel different emotions without your brain saying, fuck no, this isn't me, this isn't true, this isn't my identity. Your brain will not question you. It will not compare the information you try to put into your subconscious mind with your current identity. After entering the state of heaven, then you can actually create your desired reality through the image in your mind, which is your imagination. Now, this sounds stupid, but the screen of your mind is the only thing that you need to create your reality, because imagination is image in motion, which is the base information of reality. You can create thought forms in your mind and you can emotionally charge them by experiencing it in your imagination. And this creates the thought forms which will allow you to bend your reality. Now, your brain cannot tell the difference between something imagined and something real. So if you imagine that you are currently living in your desired reality from a first-person perspective, you will feel that emotion now. You will feel like you have that reality right now. This will generate an emotionally charged thought form, which your subconscious mind will accept and understand because it has the emotion attached to it. In doing this, your identity slowly starts to shift. You feel like you have your reality right now. You feel like you're at 50K per month right now. You experience it in the mental screen of your mind. You see 50K coming into your bank account. You imagine people congratulating you for achieving the goal. You feel like you have it right now. Your mind cannot tell the difference between that and reality, so it starts to shift your identity. And then step 7 is taking aligned action. Reality cannot be manifested without action. You embed your desired state into your identity, and it will subconsciously begin to give you impulses of what actions you need to take. Action is the effect, not the cause. Your ego thinks that the actions you take lead to a desired reality, but action is actually the effect. You get intuition of actions that you need to take after you've done the internal work. And once you get little mental nudges of what to do, you need to take those actions. You change your identity to somebody who already makes 50K a month, and then you will be influenced with mental nudges of what to do. And those actions will ultimately be the actions that you need to take in order to hit 50K per month. And you will know that these are the correct actions because they will feel like chores. So what I mean by that is you'll get an intuition of something that you need to do, and it's normally the work that you avoid. You know that you need to do this. You will know that you need to do that. And then if you actually take those actions, it will feel like chores. You won't feel like you're doing the wrong thing. You won't feel like you don't know what to do. You will feel like, oh, this is work that I actually need to get done. It takes effort, but I know that it's correct. You take those actions, follow your mental nudges, and then reality will start to change. Step 8, you need to align this with your business. You need to align the change with your business. So everything is energy. Your business will need to operate by the energetic principles of the universe. And that means your business has to have the systems in place to be able to support 50K per month. So it's not overly complicated. All that you need to do is make sure that your business cannot block the new energy which you are trying to manifest. Your business is a reflection of you. So if you change yourself, it means that certain variables in your business where you are interacting with it are also going to change. So that means more people might respond to you because you have a different energy. More people might close on calls, so your closing rate would increase because you've changed your energy. The way that people interact with you will change within your business because you have changed yourself. And then your business will scale just by changing yourself. And one thing to add to that is you need to view your business like a circuit board and view the flow of energy within your business as something that you are not going to waste. So that means you need to set it up so that it can circulate energy. So you do not waste any form of energy in your business. If you have attention, if you have leads and they're not qualified, you need to link them to value so that they can become qualified. And on top of this, you also need to funnel everything back into your ecosystem. You need to bring the bottom of your funnel back into the top of your funnel and create a closed ecosystem. So your business takes somebody through a transformation of eliminating the pain points. You take them from point A to point B, and there's a transformation involved. If you can allow people at the top of the funnel to feel the result right now, then they will be more inclined to take action with you. So what that means is you take success stories, you take testimonials, you take case studies from the bottom of your funnel and filter them back into the top of your funnel, because that way prospects that are cold will experience what it is like to work with you and achieve the result because they see other people achieving the result. Then you, with your business, create the metaphysical transformation which your cold leads will experience, and then they will want to take action because they will have already seen and felt what it feels like to achieve the desired result by seeing other people do it. Align yourself with the goal and align your business with it very simply. And then step 9 is to just wait and it will manifest. But don't just take my word for it. There is a document included with this video which gives you the action steps that you need to take. Simply implement it, try it for yourself, and you will see the results. But with that being said, yes, it is simple, but it's not easy. And that's where I can help you. If you do need the support and you understand that shit tests are going to come with this and it's not going to be easy because you actually need the support to change yourself because it's not an easy process, then there's a link in the description where you can apply to work with me. So you just click it and you will go to my website. You can have a look at my website right here. You can take a look at this short video, which will show you how my offer works. You can book in a quick discovery call so that we can see if we're a good fit and I can actually help you. Take a look at the website. You can take a look at my story as well, how this completely transformed my life. You can take a look at some client results, or you can also go to my Instagram. You can take a look at my transformation. You can take a look at what I'm doing right now, have a look at some client results, and just stay engaged with me. Maybe you want to continue seeing some videos that I post in the future. And if you do want to work with me, just click the link, book a call, and we can see if we're a good fit. With that being said, keep crushing it.